One of the questions that I get asked most frequently is, where did the name Cold Blooded Caffeine come from? In this video, I wanted to share a little bit more about why we're called Cold Blooded Caffeine and what it means for our mission and vision for the future. The idea for Cold Blooded Caffeine goes all the way back to 2018, when my current business partner McKendrick and I used to sit through brainstorming sessions trying to understand businesses that we would want to start. Fast forward a few years, I've always been kind of a coffee nut. I was the guy in the break room making French presses with the coffee maker and the hot water dispenser. And so I was cruising through looking for different coffees at a store one day, and I noticed a bunch of different coffees came from countries where I also kept animals in my personal collection. What I noticed was that there was a lot of overlap between the reptiles and amphibians that I kept at my home and also the countries from where the coffee was grown. And so I started thinking, is there a correlation? Well, it turns out absolutely there is. There are studies that show that reptile and amphibian biodiversity actually increases within specialty coffee farms. That was where the idea for Cold Blooded Caffeine was born. Once we had the correlation between reptiles and coffee and the science to back it up, we hit the ground running. But we didn't want to just stop there. We knew that we wanted to do more. So we dedicated 5% of our proceeds to give back to wildlife conservation initiatives. So every bag of coffee, every tin of tea, every t-shirt, every hat that you buy from Cold Blooded Caffeine, 5% of that goes directly back to wildlife conservation initiatives. Together, over the past 3.5 years, we've given back thousands of dollars to these wildlife conservation related organizations. So that's where the Cold Blooded from Cold Blooded Caffeine comes from. It's our passion to make sure that reptiles and amphibians have a place both in our homes in captivity and in the wild. Our mission is to protect and preserve these delicate rainforest habitats so that these amazing animals have a future for generations to come. By choosing Cold Blooded Caffeine for your morning cup of coffee, you're making a choice for conservation. You can order today at coldbloodedcaffeine.com.